Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Loya Karo More तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे पतित पावन हेतु तारा मोषमा पातिता प्रभु न पाई दुनिया आह प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रेमानंद सुखी कृपा बला कन करो और बल दुखी करो हृदय करो सीतापति अद्वैत गोसाई तव कृपा बले पाई चैतन्य हम स्वरूप रूप रघुनाथा बंट जुग श्री जीव प्रभु लोकनाथ दया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास प्रभु श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र संगमंगे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जगत जय जय Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Bhakta Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Bhakta तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदामयं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशकारिणे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गोविन्दसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवि प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धोः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Oh, appearance and disappearance. Okay. Back. Oh, there is something wrong with the light. I don't know. अचानक से सब डार्क हो गया. Just 1 minute, Prabhus and Mataji's. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, we brought it. Thank you so much for assembling here for Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita class. Hari Bol! Okay, so let us see what did we discuss in a glance. Yes. आपको ये verse चाहिए? Flow? Yes. So journey so far, what did we discuss? We saw the prayers that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami offers to the lordships. Sri Govinda Gopinath Madan Mohan. He offers the prayers to Lord Chaitanya. He offers even prayers and seeks blessings from Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur, the original writer of Chaitanya Lila. That is Chaitanya Mangal, later on became Chaitanya Bhagavat. Then we understood what is this Adi Lila, Madhya Lila and Antya Lila. 24 years and specifically 6 years and the other 6 plus 6 years and then the last 12 years, Antya Lila. Then we saw the descriptions of Rupa, Sanatana, Jiva Goswami especially, and the Bengali Vaishnavas led by Advaita Acharya, how they had reciprocations with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Last class we focused on these 25 shlokas because we are Rupanugas, we are followers of Sri Rupa Goswami, and how Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. How Rupa Goswami understood the mind of Lord Chaitanya and also how he received empowerment. Lord Chaitanya embraced him आलिंगन करके आलिंगन करे सर्वशक्ति संचारिया. He gave him all powers to preach Krishna consciousness. So now what we are going to do is we are going to see what understanding Rupa Goswami had of the mind of Chaitanya. Okay, he understood Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Srimati Radharani. In that particular mood, he is calling. So this is a shloka that Rupa Goswami wrote. प्रिय सोयम कृष्ण सहचरी कुरुक्षेत्र मिलितस् तथाहं सराधा तदिदम् उभयो संगम सुखम तथाप्यंत खेलम मधु रमुरली पंचम जोशे मनो में कालिंदी पुली न विपीनाय स्पृहयति. So this is the verse spoken by Radharani. I am not explaining because Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami himself will explain. My dear friend, now I have met my very old and dear friend Krishna on this field of Kurukshetra. I am the same Radharani and now we are meeting together. It is very pleasant, but still I would like to go to the bank of Yamuna beneath the trees of Vrindavan, beneath the trees of the forest there. I wish to hear the vibration of his sweet flute playing the fifth note within the forest of Vrindavan. So remember, Mahaprabhu was singing a particular cinema song, a Bollywood song, apparently Bollywood song in Rath Yatra, and everybody misunderstood except Swarup Damodar. And Rupa Goswami was also there. So here he is writing the mind. Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Radharani. Who is Jagannath? Krishna. And what he is not playing the flute. And where is he? He is in Kurukshetra. And where Radharani wants to take him? To the forests of Vrindavan. Clear? So Krishnadas Goswami will explain the same sloka. Vishloker Sankshepartha Shuna Bhakta Gana Jagannath Dekiyache Prabhura Bhavana. So I'll briefly explain the meaning of this particular shloka where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt this bhavana. He felt these emotions as soon as he saw Jagannath. Just like Radharani when she saw Krishna in Kurukshetra and felt some emotions, the same emotions Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt when he saw Jagannath in Sri Mandir, okay, in the Rath Yatra. Shri Radhika Kurukshetre Krishnera Darshana Yadyapi Payena Tabu Bhavena Aichana. I explained this. राजवेश हाथी घोड़ा मनुष्य गहना कहा गोपवेश कहा निर्जन वृंदावन. Oh Krishna, you are dressed like a king. Rajavesh. What is this? Hathi, elephants, ghoda, horses, and manushya gahana. There are so many crowds of men. Yes. We want what? We want Gopavesh. We want that Krishna was dressed as a cowherd boy. Where is that? Where is that Krishna? Kahan gaya? Kahan? Where is he? Where is that Krishna? Wo Krishna kahan gaya? And kaha nirjana Vrindavan? Vrindavan is completely solitary place where there is absolutely no disturbance of, traffic. There are no cars, horns, bus, traffic, lorries, aeroplanes, kuch nahi. Shanti hai. How many of you agree to this point? Village में शांति है एकदम. हाँ, that's what we like, peace. But क्या करें? पैसा कमाने के लिए we have to be in city. पैसा कमाना है तो city में रहना पड़ेगा. What to do? Hare Krishna. So that's what the gopis are missing. कहाँ? Sometimes we say ना, you meet a person and the person behaves very very rudely. Says कहाँ गया वो? Where is that Krishnadas Prabhu who is behaving with such humility? कहाँ गया वो? You are behaving so roughly. वो प्रभु कहाँ चले गए? We ask, right? We are missing that Prabhuji. Similarly, gopis are missing that Krishna, who is the cowherd boy. Sei bhava sei Krishna, sei Vrindavana. Yabe paye tabe haya vanchita purana. So I want that Krishna, who is the cowherd boy. I want that Krishna, who is in Vrindavan atmosphere. I want to meet Krishna there only. And Radharani wanted that. That was her vancha, desire. Vanchita Purana. If I get that, I will get my desire fulfilled. So that was the desire of Srimati Radharani. Now this is a very famous song, the Bhagavatam, famous shloka. I will sing it. Sanskrit verses I myself will sing. Ahushchate nalinanabhapadaravindaam yogaishvare hridhi vichintya bodham samsara kupam patitato taranavalamban geham jushamapi manasyudiyat sadara. So this is a particular thing. Gopis speak this. This comes in the same Kurukshetra. In the Kurukshetra, they talk about Krishna. Ahustate nalina naba. Dear Lord, whose navel is just like a lotus flower. Padaravinda, your feet are also like lotus. And they are shelter for whom? For those samsara kupa patitato taranavalamban, those who have fallen deep into this material existence. Your shelter, the lotus feet are shelter for them. Your feet are worshipped and meditated by great mystic yogis and highly learned philosophers. Achintyam agada bodham. So agada bodham means those people who know deep secret and philosophy. Such kind of sages are meditating on those lotus feet. Yes, we wish that these lotus feet may be also awakened within our hearts. Yes, manasi udiyat sadanah. Hamare bhi dil mein, hamare bhi hriday mein we are. Because we are who? We are ordinary. Kamsara, kupa, patito. We are also fallen. Gehe jusham. That means we are absorbed in householder activities. What are those activities? Okay, गाय को चराना है, दूध दोधन करना है, घास फूस इकट्ठा करना है, गोबर के उपले बनाना है. So we are all engaged in this kind of household activities, and our intelligence is materialistic. See, gopis are thinking like this. Topmost devotees are thinking they are materialists. They are not thinking themselves as great devotees. They are thinking themselves as materialistic ladies. So this comes in Bhagavatam. Tomara charana mora vrajapura ghare उदय करे यदि तभी वांछा पूरे. So what is the prayer offered? What is Radharani's desire? So the gopis and Radharani especially thought, Lord, you again come back to हमारे घर चलो, Vrindavan. Rajapura घरे. Rajapura, Vrindavan is your ghar. Come back home. They are taking, we say our goal is back home, back to Godhead. They are taking Godhead back to home. Yes, our desires are fulfilled. This is our desires. Yes, so this is the service attitude of the gopis. The gopis were not attracted to the Kurukshetra ambience, king, paisa. The materialistic women are attracted to boys and men with lot of money. They want big package. So here, the gopis are not materialistic ladies. Krishna is Raja, Dwarkadhish. So what package he'll have? Everything belongs to him. Dwarkadhish. They don't want that. So they are not materialistic ladies. They want Krishna. They have pure love for Krishna and they want to render service to Krishna in Vrindavan. Specifically, they want to serve Krishna in his joyful pastimes in Vrindavan. The Krishna Lila is there even in Dwarka and Mathura. But that sweetness, that Madhurima is not there. So we want to render the sweet pastimes of Krishna. We want to enhance the sweetness by our service. That's what we want to do. Bhagavater shloka gudhartha vishada karina Rupa Gosai shloka kaila loka bujaya. So what did Rupa Goswami do? Rupa Goswami has simply elaborated on this verse. Ahuschate nalina naba padaravindam. That particular verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, he has elaborated. He has taken that mood and he has elaborated and making us understand what is the purpose. So general people can understand the confidential meanings of Bhagavatam. This is what he describes in the Lalita Madhav. Yate Lila rasa parimalodgiri vanya parita danyakshoni vilasati vrita madhuri madhuribbi tatrasma bhischatula pashupi Bhavamudantarabhi samvitastvam kalayavadanollasi venurviri viraham. So this is explained by in Lalit Madhav by Rupa Goswami. So he says, dear Krishna, the fragrance of the mellows of your pastimes is spread throughout the forests of the glorious land of Vrindavan, which is surrounded by the sweetness of the district of Mathura. And Mathura is there. In the congenial atmosphere of the wonderful land, you may enjoy your pastimes with your flute, dancing on your lips, and surrounded by us, the gopis, whose hearts are always enchanted by unpredictable ecstatic emotions. So Rupa Goswami decodes and makes it very poetic, his verses. एहि मत महाप्रभु देखी जगन्नाथे सुभद्रा सहित देखे वंशी नाही हाथे. So this is what Mahaprabhu is saying. He's saying, Jagannath, you are there. Subhadra is there along with Subhadra, but you don't have flute. Where is your flute? Krishna means, first thing what you remember? Flute. Imagine Krishna without flute. Every murti of Krishna we have, Krishna is with flute. Imagine you wake up next day in altar. First thing, flute is missing. What all devotees say? Flute, flute, flute. That's what Mahaprabhu is doing. Arey, flute kidhar hai? First thing, Krishna means Krishna. I saw Krishna. What did you see? Did you see his flute? Then the next thing they will ask. Did you hear his flute? Krishna matlab flute. Arey, flute nahi hai. Flute nahi to Krishna kaise hai? Flute nahi hai. Krishna nahi. Suppose Krishna appears. Krishna forgot. The first thing you will look for is where is flute. That's what we also should do. Nowadays, many so-called avatars are claiming, oh, hum Krishna hai. Hum ras karte hain. Acha, then where is flute? Arey, wo bhul gaya. Hey, dongi, you're not Krishna. We can easily find out. So Mahaprabhu is also thinking, where is flute? Tribhanga sundara vraje vrajendra nandana. Kaha pabaye vancha bade anukshana. Arey, where will I get that Sundar, Vraja Sundar? Tribhanga Sundar, who is it bent in threefold bending form? He is not standing in threefold bending form here. Krishna in Kurukshetra is standing in threefold bending form. No, he is standing straight. सीधा खड़े हैं प्रभु भगवान. Arjun बैठा हुआ है, भगवान खड़े हैं. You see? Tribhanga Lalitam, where he stands only in Vrindavan when he plays the flute. Tabhi wo say, we want to see that form of Krishna. Imagine again we come to temple and Krishna is straight attention position without flute. We will be disturbed. We will be disturbed. Hey, what is this? Not Krishna. Krishna means flute bajate hain and standing in threefold form. Shamam Tribhanga Lalitam Niyatam Prakasham. Ye bhi nahi hai. So they started, their desire to see Krishna in Tribhanga Lalitam increased. Radhika Unmada Yache Uddhava Darshane Udhurna Pralapataiche Prabhura Ratri Dine. See, there is a Geet called Brahmara Geet, the song of the Brahma, the bee, the song of the bumblebee. And that particular section is the most ecstatic section. Ecstatic means Radharani shows her madness. Madana Okyam Mahabhava. So that is the madness that Srimati Radharani exhibits there. Yes, and this happened when Uddhava had come to Vrindavan to talk to the gopis. Krishna had sent him. So that same mood is adopted by Sri Chaitanya. And he also started talking Unmad. So Unmad here that it refers to is not material madness. Pagal khana bhej dena chahiye. No. This is madness in transcendental ecstasy. And this happens when the beloved is separated from the object of her love. So Radharani was separated from Krishna, because of which this ecstasy turned into at most madness. So Srimati Radharani was experiencing this madness. Yeah. So Uddhava explains to Krishna, he comes back and reports about the madness of Radharani. So he tells Krishna, my dear Krishna, out of extreme separation from you, Radharani, yes, is sometimes making her bed in the grooves of forest. That means she's sleeping in the forest only. And sometimes she's giving gali to the bluish cloud. When she looks at the bluish cloud, hey Krishna, get lost, you rascal. Get lost. I don't want to see you. She's talking to the cloud. And sometimes she's just wandering about in the forest. She's become a crazy woman. Let me tell you, पागल हो गई वो. Yes, जैसे बावली. Yes, बावली हो गई वो. That's what Uddhava reported to Krishna about her. How is Radha? Oh, she's become mad. But this is not material madness. This is actually our goal. This is our goal, to become mad for Krishna. द्वादश वत्सर शेष आयचे गोआईला एमत शेष लीला त्रिविधाने कैला. So 12 years, Dwadasha Vatsara, the last 12 years, passed in this kind of Madanokya Mahabhav only. Yes. So thus he executed his last pastimes in three ways. What are the three ways? Explain here. Next verse. संन्यास करी 26 वत्सर कैल्या ये कर्म अनंत अपार तारके जना जानिबे मर्म. So if you see, just like Radharani performed Trividhane Kaila, this refers to 3 ways in which Radharani was performing, living in forest, roaming about, and also she is rebuking the cloud. In the same manner, he also performed such kind of things. And now is the next section. From here 90 onwards, 89, 90 onwards. You're going to see 90 to 248, practically the end of the chapter, is the entire Madhya Lila. Yes. So we are going to try to discuss very quickly 89 to 145. So this contains the summary of Madhya Lila from 3rd chapter to 15th chapter. Okay. So first, 3rd chapter contains Mahaprabhu's attempts to go to Vrindavan. You saw the screen? Screen dekha? So here, this is the section we'll see quickly. So this 3rd chapter contains what? Mahaprabhu's first attempt to go to Vrindavan. Let us see. Everybody gives first attempt of NEET, first attempt of JEE mains, first attempt. मेरा first attempt है प्रभु जी. महाप्रभु का first attempt देखते हैं. उद्देश्य करिते करी दिगदर्शन मुख्य मुख्य लीलार करी सूत्र गणना. So now Madhya Lila, I'm going to give an indication of certain pastimes in a quick summary. Pratama Sutra Prabhura Sannyasa Karana Sannyasa Kari Chalila Prabhu Shri Vrindavana. So first what happened? First Mahaprabhu took sannyas, and as soon as he took sannyas Lila is explained in Adi Lila itself, the end. As soon as he took sannyasa Kari Chalila Prabhu Shri Vrindavan, Chalila Shri Vrindavan. I'm going to Vrindavan. मैं वृंदावन जा रहा हूँ. Yes. So Prabhupada here mentions in this purport about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's sannyas. Although he accepted sannyas from Keshav Bharati, he was actually in the Mayavadi school. But Vaishnav sannyas and Mayavadi sannyas, there is difference. Mayavadi sannyasis, fellows, they give up. They consider material attachment. Everything is false. Yes, Jagat Mithya. They say like that. And they give up everything. Nothing. We don't want anything which is material. And thus these people are Falgu Vairagis. On the other hand, Vaishnav sannyasi is not like that. Vaishnav sannyasis, they don't say Jagat to be Mithya. They say Jagat is meant for Seva. It's meant for service to the Lord. And thus Vaishnav sannyasi doesn't accept anything for personal enjoyment. He would like to accept everything and offer it to Krishna. That is called Yukta Vairagya. So we see here, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he had attachment. And that attachment is to go to Vrindavan. So the kind of attachment we all should have. Timite vimal bhaya nahi kasmarana Rada deshi teen dina karila brahmana. So Premete Vivala, internally he was completely soaked in love. ecstatic love. बाह्य नायिक स्मरण, बाहर कुछ भी उनको समझ में नहीं आ रहा. He's not able to understand anything which is outside. And in Raddesh is that part of Bengal where the Ganges doesn't flow. That's called Raddesh. So Radeshe, 3 dina karila Brahman. He was just traveling in Raddesh continuously without break. नित्यानंद प्रभु महाप्रभु बुलाइया, गंगा तीरे लाया ऐला यमुना बलिया. Yes. So Nityanand Prabhu brought him to Ganges and told, this is Yamuna. There is a pastime. Shanti Pure Acharya Ragrihe Agamana. Prathama Bhiksha Kailataha Ratre Sankirtana. So Prathama Bhiksha. After all initiations, we are supposed to take Bhiksha and offer to Guru. Yes, first initiation, Harinama Diksha. Second initiation, Brahman Diksha. Third initiation, Sannyas Diksha. So after every Diksha, we have to collect alms and offer to Guru. Guru ko dena padta hai. Of course, so he collected Bhiksha in Shantipur. First Bhiksha in Shantipur. And then that night, they had Sankirtan. It was Mahaprabhu's arrangement made because Nityananda Prabhu came there and he tricked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to believe this is what? This is when you have reached Vrindavan. Then Advaita Acharya comes and brings him to Shantipur because there was another arrangement that they wanted all Bengali Vaishnavas to serve Mahaprabhu continuously, especially Sachi Mata, because she will not get a chance again to personally serve the Lord. Mata Bhakta Ganer Taha Karila Milana Sarva Samadhana Kari Kaila Niladri Gamana. So Mata, his mother and all the Bengali Vaishnavas, Bhakta Ganere Taha Kaila Milana. He met everybody in Shantipur. We all went this particular yatra, Shantipur, the place where Mahaprabhu met all the devotees. Sarva Samadhana Kari, everybody was pleased and satisfied, and Kaila Niladri Gamana. Sachimata tells him actually that if you see you're going to Vrindavan to set up your headquarters, he said yes. You go to Vrindavan, I will not be able to serve you or listen to your pastimes or get to know anything about you. On the other hand, if you are in Jagannath Puri and Mayapur are 2 rooms of the same house. Vaishnavas will keep coming and going, and I can also keep sending some prasad. I'll keep getting your regular news, right, of your pastimes. So you better make your headquarters in Jagannath Puri. So now we go to the second section. So we have seen the first section is Mahaprabhu's first attempt to go to Vrindavan. Success? Oh, Mahaprabhu failed. First attempt fail ho gaya unka to go to Vrindavan. We'll see some more attempts will fail. So failure, don't worry about failure so much. So but we should have that eagerness. Enthusiasm should be there. So the journey to Jagannath Puri is the topic of Madhya Lila 4 and 5 chapter. How Mahaprabhu journeys to Jagannath Puri. 96. Pathenana Lila Rasa Deva Darashana Madhava Puri Rakatha Gopal Stapana. So they are going Yatra, Jagannath Puri Yatra, Shantipur to Jagannath Puri Yatra. Mahaprabhu is going along with Damodar, Jagadananda, Nityananda and Mukunda. Four associates. These 5 of them are going to Jagannath Puri Yatra. Just 5 of them. So that while they're going, they are discussing the different pastimes because they pass through different places. They pass through Remuna. And Remuna is a place where there is Shirchor Gopinath. So the Shirchor Gopinath means we immediately remember every deity of Lord, you immediately remember the deity, the devotee associated. So devotee associated is, oh, Shirchor Gopinath, kiske liye Khir chor kiya? Madhavendra Puri ke liye. The Gopal Stapan Lila, everything was heard. Shirachuri Katha Shakshi Gopala Vivarana Nityananda Gaila Prabhura Danda Bhanjana. So Shirchur Katha, that was discussed, and then Sakshi Gopal Vivarana, they go to Sakshi Gopal, he's also there. Yes, so initially Sakshi Gopal stayed there in Jagannath Puri. Sakshi Gopal was in Sri Mandir. उधर ही स्थापना कर दिया था। साक्षी गोपाल आए थे पुरी में, दे एस्टैब्लिश हिम, बट देयर वाज वन प्रॉब्लम जगन्नाथ वाज फेसिंग। जगन्नाथ बोले, अरे मेरे को स्वीट नहीं आ रहा आजकल, आप लोग सिर्फ राइस और चावल सब्जी दे रहे हैं, स्वीट कहाँ है? बोले स्वीट वो गोपाल खा जाता है सब कुछ। अरे किधर से आए ये गोपाल यार, डिस्टर्ब कर रहे हैं, इसको कहीं और बिठाओ। एंड देन दे टेक हिम समवेयर एल्स एंड दे एस्टैब्लिश नियर ओनली, नियर जगन्नाथपुरी, अलग मंदिर बनाओ यार इसके लिए। ये मेरा सब खा जाता है स्वीट। ही इट्स ऑल माय स्वीट। Gopal likes Gopal. Sakshi Gopal is what? Vrindavan Krishna. He likes milk sweets. All milk sweets he eats. Jagannath कोई sweet नहीं है. Send him somewhere. This is my temple. You send him somewhere else. So Lord also has sweet Lila with the Lords. So Sakshi Gopal Lila they discuss. And Nityanand Prabhu Kaila Prabhu Danda Bhanjana. Nityanand Prabhu says, Are, what is this? Ek Danda Sannyas. So Mahaprabhu goes to take bath. He gives his Danda and goes. Nityanand Prabhu breaks the Danda of Mahaprabhu into three. The Dandi Sannyas. And of course he throws the Danda. Danda kidhar gaya? Danda pata nahi kidhar gaya. Hey Nityananda, you broke my Danda. क्रुद्ध हैया एक गेला जगन्नाथ देखिते देखिया मूर्छित हैया पड़िला भूमिते. So almost in Jagannath Puri border they go together. So Mahaprabhu went to take bath, he broke this danda. He becomes very angry. He said, "Get lost. I am going ahead. मैं आप लोगों को छोड़ के जा रहा हूँ." He left and he good daya. He was very angry. He went ahead, and then he went to say take Jagannath darshan. But as soon as he took darshan of Jagannath, he just fainted in ecstasy. And then what happened? Some pandas they came to beat him. Hey, Jagannath के सामने आके गिरता है ऐसे. They came to beat him, but Sarvabhauma stops. That's when enters the next pastime. So 98 to 101 is meeting of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, which is the subject matter of Madhya Lila, 6th chapter. सार्वभौम लाया गेला अपना भवन तृतीय प्रहरे प्रभु रहाइला चेतन. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told he's a great soul. He's breathing. They put cotton and check. वो सब आएगा. We're going to study in 6th chapter. He's moving. मतलब जिंदा है. This is Mahabhav. Don't beat. He's a great devotee. This is Mahabhav. Ecstatic symptoms. I have studied. Sarvabhauma was very learned in Shastra. Who is Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya? He's Brihaspati. He knew all Shastras. He said, I don't. I'll take him to my bhavan. So he takes him to his home and Mahaprabhu wakes up after how many hours? Tritiya Prahar. One Prahar is 3 hours. Tritiya Prahar means 3 cross 3. 9 घंटे बाद जगते हैं. He wakes up after 9 hours. We also wake up after 9 hours only, Prabhuji. हम भी 9 घंटे की नींद के बाद से उठते हैं. क्या बड़ी बात है. No, this is 9 hours of ecstasy, not sleep like us. This is ecstasy. नित्यानंद जगदानंद दामोदर मुकुंद पाची आसी मिली सबे पाइला आनंद. So Mahaprabhu woke up and then these 4 people came to search. किधर गया? अरे जगन्नाथ टेम्पल में एक लंबा व्यक्ति आया था. They check. He's golden in color. अच्छा, they were checking his shaven head, golden color. He has huge arms. Like this one person came. He came and he fainted. Oh my God! They were all. But where is he now? He's in the house of the temple president. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya के घर में. अच्छा हम जाएंगे. And then he met. These 4 associates meet Mahaprabhu and they feel very happy. तबे सार्वभौमे प्रभु प्रसाद करिला अपना ईश्वर मूर्ति तारे देखाइला. And thus, what happens is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya gets the mercy of Mahaprabhu. There's a discussion that ensues between them. Vedanta discussion that we'll discuss in great detail. And finally, Sarvabhauma gets mercy and realizes the Lord in the form of Shadabhuj Gauranga, 600 form of Gauranga. Okay, so we discussed this section of Sarvabhauma being delivered. So next is Mahaprabhu's South Indian Yatra. Haribol. So South Indian Yatra comes in 3 chapters, 7, 8, 9. So many devotees were suggesting, some of them are saying, bro, Ayodhya chalte hain, next DYC yatra. Some are saying, nahi bro, next yatra hum log Dwarka chalenge. And some devotees are saying, bro, we'll go to South India. So Mahaprabhu went to South India, that's why we go to South India. The South India yatra is 3 chapters, 7, 8, 9. So 102 to 120, we'll cover this. So what happens in South India yatra is amazing. We'll go fast. तबे ते करिला प्रभु दक्षिण गमन कूर्म क्षेत्रे कैला वासुदेव विमोचन. So Mahaprabhu went to South India and there was a Vasudev leper. There's a Brahmana who was a leper. He was delivered by Mahaprabhu. First touch. We'll see in great details later. Jiyada Narsimha Kaila Narsimha Stavana Pate Pate Grame Grame Nama Pravartana. Aubilam Jada Narsimha. He went there and Jada Narsimha's darshan he got, he prayed, and then everywhere he went, he started preaching the holy names and giving Harinam. Godavari Tiravane Vrindavana Brahma Ramananda Raya Sahatahai Milana. So now here is the place where Rasa Tattva discussions happen. So he saw Godavari, he felt that Godavari is Yamuna. And he saw the different forests, he felt I am in Vrindavan. And south में गया लेकिन कहाँ पहुंच गया? वृंदावन पहुंच गया. And along with Ramanand Rai he meets a great Rasik Bhakt. Trimalla Tripadi Sthana Karila Darshana Sarvatra Karila Krishna Nama Pracharana. So what is this Trimalla? Tirumala. Tripadi is Tirupati. So he was there and took darshan of Tirupati Balaji, Venkateshwara Balaji ki jai. Srinivasa, Venkatramana, Ekutramana, Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. So he goes there and Nama Prachar he does. Very good. Okay, next. Tabe tapashandi gane karila dalana. Ahobala Narsimhadi Kaila Darshana. So Jadi Narsimha is different, Jwala Narsimha is different. Jadi Narsimha is another. So he goes to, after Tirumala Tirupati, he went to subdue some atheist. कुछ atheist का वह subdue कर दिया, and he goes to Kurnool district में जो Ahobilam. There he goes, Ahobilam. And there he visits Ahobilam Narsimha. That's a place where there are no signals. Signal होता नहीं है वहाँ पे. We can have very good yatra. Then later on south. Two places are only described. Shriranga Kshetre Aila Kaveri Ratire. Shriranga Dekhiya Preme Haila Astira. So he goes to Shriranga Kshetra Dham. And there Kaveri ke tat mein baith ke Shriranga Dekhiya Preme Haila Astira. His love became very, very agitated. So here Mahaprabhu stays for 4 months. Trimalla Vattera Gare Kaila Prabhuvas. Tahai Rahila Prabhu Varsha Chari Mas. So Varsha ke 4 mas, Chaturmas. So I am fortunate. Where Mahaprabhu stayed for 4 months, I got to stay for 4 years because of my college in Trichy. I could stay for 4 years. Yes. Mahaprabhu stayed Varsha ke Chaturmas mein 4 years. He stayed in Tirumala Bhatta, his name is. There he stays. Shri Vaishnava Tiramala Bhatta Parama Pandita. Gosaira Panditya Preme Haila Vismita. So the Sri Vaishnava Tirumala Bhatta was a great learned scholar. He was very learned in scriptures. But when he saw the learning of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was astonished. What a great devotee and scholar he is. So he is a Sri Vaishnava scholar. Chaturmasyataha Prabhu Sri Vaishnavera Sane. Goaila Nitya Gita Krishna Sankirtane. So for these 4 months, Mahaprabhu in the place of the Sri Vaishnavas, what he does? Nritya Gita Krishna Sankirtan. There's a beautiful photo. Just opposite the butter house. The butter house is still there. The house of the butter means one who was worshippers of Jagannath. Just opposite to their house, they made it because he was feeling separation from Jagannath. So they make Jagannath, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Sudarshan. They are there still. They made for Mahaprabhu. And there, if you see the picture, you can see Mahaprabhu dancing and across the Sri Vaishnav, all the Sri Vaishnavas in both the lines, Mataji's Prabhu's, they are all astounded seeing the Sankirtan. That photo is captured by the painter. Yes, that photo is also there. It's a beautiful place. One day we'll all go here for Yatra. Definitely. Chaturmasyante puna dakshina gamana Paramananda puri sah tahai milana. He continues traveling in South India. Then he meets Paramananda puri sah tahai milana. So he meets Paramananda puri in the South India. Yes. अबे बट्ट हारी है ते कृष्णदासेर उद्धार राम जपी विप्रमुखे कृष्ण नाम प्रचार. Okay, so then two more things he did in South India. There was Kal Krishnadas, the personal servant of Mahaprabhu in South India Yatra. He was allured by some Bhattahari women. There were another class of women who wanted to allure him and he got allured. So Mahaprabhu goes there. It's a very wonderful pastime. He holds the shikha and brings him out. So some of them say they were the first Christian missionaries who had come to India. Bhattaharis. That's a saying that goes. So there were some Brahmanas who were accustomed to chant Ram Nam. So he made them chant Krishna's Nam. That's a pastime of Mahaprabhu. Then comes Parmanampuरी नीचे मिले, बाद में पंढरपुर में श्रीरंगपुरी मिले. श्रीरंगपुरी सहता हाय मिली ना, रामदास विप्रेर कैला दुख विमोचना. He meets Srirangapuri in Pandharpur, and Ramdas, there was one Ramdas Vipra was continuously crying. He was crying because Sita was touched by Ravana. So Mahaprabhu quotes the Kurma Purana and says Sita was never touched by Ravana. That was Maya Sita. So he clarifies that. तत्ववादी सह कैला तत्वेर विचार अपना के हीन बुद्धि तैलता सवार. So Bhattari pastime takes place in Kerala. The pastime takes place in Kerala. So Tattvavadis, these Tattvavadis, he meets them in Udupi, that area, the Madhwas. So they were not properly following the Madhvacharya. So Tattvavadi is one section of Madhva Sampradaya. And there Mahaprabhu was not happy with the discussions. Ananta Purushottama Shri Janardana Padmanabha Vasudeva Kaila Darashana. So he visited the temples of Ananta Dev. There's Ananta temple, there's Purushottam Dev, Sri Janardhan. This is Sri Janardhan stays in Varkala, this place. Padmanabha Swami Tiruvananthapuram. And Vasudev is so Adi Keshav, all these temples which are there in south he visits. Yes, Anant Padmanabha Prabhupada mentions Tiruvananthapuram. Sri Janardhan stays in Varkala. You can go in train and reach there. Near Trivandrum. Yeah, see, Prabhupada writes Varkala. We went all these places in our South India. तबे प्रभु कैला सप्तताल विमोचन सेतु बंदे स्नान रामेश्वर दर्शन. That time Prabhu what he does? Saptatal Vimochan, you know. There were 7 tal trees because Sugriv was a little bit doubting Ram's power. Hey, Ram ke paas utna shakti hai kya? That time Saptatal Vriksh. He penetrates, soup, 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 and then he travels all over the bhumi and comes back. And then he develops faith. Because Vali had, Tal Vriksh ko ukhaad diya tha Vali ne. It's very strong. So Ram has that power. Ram Saptatal. 7 tal trees. He does that and then he comes back. And then he goes to Snetu Bandasnan, Rameshwar Darshan. He goes to the Rameshwar temple. Next. Ahai karila kurma purana shravana. Maya Sita Nileka Ravana Tahate Likhana. Yes, so he read Kurma Puran. That Ramdas was crying, na? He reads Kurma Puran here only in Rameshwaram. And he goes, oh, Maya Sita Nileka Ravana Tahate Likhana. Ravan took away Maya Sita, not Sita. Shuniya Prabhuranandita Haila Mana. Ramadasa Viprerakata Haila Smarana. Then Mahaprabhu was very happy and then he heard Ramdas is crying and Sita got touched here. He's crying. Sei Puratana Patra Agraha Kari Nila. Ramadase Dekhiya Dukha Khandaila. So he see Mahaprabhu asked those days to ask for paper where this Puran is there is big thing. He got the paper. They gave, please take and go. He got that copy and he went and showed it to Ramdas and Ramdas was very happy. Brahma Samhita Karanamrita Dui Punthi Paya. Dui Pustaka Laya Aila Uttama Janaya. So Brahma Samhita was recovered. This has happened in Adi Keshav temple. Adi Keshav Tiruvettar. That's the place where Adi Keshav temple is there. That is where he got two books, Krishna Karnamrit and Brahma Samhita. These are very authoritative books. So Mahaprabhu took it. So he purchased some books also. So there are copies available with Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's commentaries, which we still sell. Krishna Karnamrit and also our Brahma Samhita. We recite these prayers. Very important. In fact, we recite Brahma Samhita every day in Shringar Darshan. Govinda Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So only 5th chapter we have. Many of the scriptures have become disappeared. They've disappeared. So now till here was South India Darshan. Thak gaye aap log? Thak gaye? No, Prabhu hi bolna padega. You're not saying no means thak gaye aap log. Okay. So then we'll stop here only. I wanted to complete this whole section. So this next time we will take Mahaprabhu's pastimes in Puri. This 121 to 145 we'll take next time. We'll pause here. So today what did we see? Quick summary. So we understood the verse composed by Rupa Goswami. Yes. Priya Soham Krishna Saha Chari Milite Kurukshetras. That particular verse. It was composed that Radharani is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna is Jagannath. And just like Radharani felt separation from the Vrindavan Krishna, who is a cowherd boy in threefold form, that separation she was feeling. And she wanted him to drag him to Vrindavan. Mahaprabhu felt the same thing. That's the mood of Rath Yatra. Then he went on to see the first attempt to go to Vrindavan of Mahaprabhu after sannyas. Failure passed. Fail ho gaya. Yes. Man proposes, Gauranga disposes. But Gauranga's plans were disposed by his devotees. So Gauranga's devotees, Nityananda and Advaita, are much more powerful. Yes, and then go to Shantipur so that Mahaprabhu can associate and accept service of the Bengali Vaishnavas and especially his mother. And then he makes headquarters. That is where he decides to make headquarters in Jagannath Puri on the request of Sachi Mata. So abhi headquarters banane matlab they have to go to Jagannath Puri. So how they go to Jagannath Puri? Oh, they go to Jagannath Puri blissfully discussing the pastimes of Madhavendra Puri, his Gopal establishment and Shirchor Gopinath. That pastime. And second pastime is the pastime of Sakshi Gopal. Because they come on the way to go to Jagannath Puri from Shantipur. And then as soon as he goes to Jagannath Puri, he takes bath, Nityananda Prabhu breaks his danda. Becomes very angry. So he goes to take darshan of Jagannath alone, but he faints. And then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya brings him to his house. And then later on others also join. Mukunda, Jagadananda, Nityananda and Damodar. They also join him. And Sarvabhauma is delivered later on with that 7 days of Vedanta discussion. That pastime we are going to see in detail in chapter 6. And then comes a South Indian Yatra. So which all places you all remember from South India Yatra of Mahaprabhu? You can all share where all he went. Let's try to go in sequence. So Puri, Kurmakshetra, then Jada Nasimha, then he goes to Godavari, that is Rajamandri. From there, Ahobilam, Karnool, Ahobilam, then Tirumala, then Srirangam, then Bhattaris, Of course, actually Rameshwaram comes. There he meets Paramanand Puri, Srirangapuri. That is Srirangapuri actually meets in Pandharpur. So he meets them there. Bhattaharis is Kerala. Then coming up Tattvavadis, Udupi. If you know geography, we can find out. And then any other place. Pandharpur also he comes. It will be described in detail. Hobilam we discussed. Plus, then he comes, Vipra, Ram. He comes back to Sri Kurmam only. ऐसे ही आते हैं. Route फिर से वही आते हैं. He comes back to Sri Kurmam. And there he hears, and this Ramdas Vishwas is crying. That he finds those literature in Rameshwaram. And he comes back for him and he gives him. Ramdas Vipra, please take this. You please, Sita was never touched by Ravana. He's the proof. We also saw Anant Padmanabh. He got darshan of Anant Padmanabh. He got darshan of Janardana in Varkala. Sri Janardan. It is said Sri Janardan is in a very special pose. And his pose is continuously changing. And when it reaches like this, Kali Yuga will end. बहुत special deities are. Kali Yuga will end. He's in another pose altogether there. It's a beautiful pastime. So he also, from Adi Keshav temple, two main scriptures, Sri Brahma Samhita and Krishna Karnamrit, which are commented by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He gets those scriptures. Brahma Samhita ka 5वां अध्याय ले पाते हैं. He comes back to Puri. And this section I intended to cover, but no problem. That was too much section also. How many verses we covered? 76 to 120. कितना हो गया? 20 plus 25. 45 verses we covered. Not bad. 45, somewhere close to 35 to 50, 60 is good coverage. If there are no purports, we can go quickly. So understanding the verse was important. We spent good amount of time here, right? And the rest were all very quick glimpses. Okay, thank you all very much for joining us for this Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita discussion, and I hope that you all benefited from this discussion. Thank you very much. I have to leave now to another place for Kirtan practicals. Sankirtan, they've invited me, so I'll be leaving in about 5 minutes. Thank you all very much. I have no time to take questions. So you can ask me questions later on in next class. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you all very much. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Samasta Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki, Thai Gaur Premanandi, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.